Hey, what's up everybody? Today I'm taking you to Kalihi, although there are other locations, to Ahi Vegetable. If you've never been, they have their first location at 4th Street Mall, which is the first place I've tried. And I think they expanded to Ala Moana. They're in the food court, in the other food court where the old Shirakia is. So it's not the big food court, the Makai food court, it's upstairs. So I believe they might have other locations. I didn't really look it up, but those are the three main ones. So this is my go-to meal when you just crave something and you want to treat yourself, but it's not too expensive. I wouldn't say it's cheap, but it's good and tasty. And the best part is it's in the Kapalama Shopping Center, which is the shopping center with Dillingham Zippies, Egghead Cafe. It used to have the old Violet's Grill, that one. And because there's other options, you can get boba tea at tea time, or my favorite is Magnolia. They have a Magnolia store here, and I get my Ube Milkshake, one of my favorites. So let's dig in. So my favorite to get, everybody always gets spicy ahi, but I get the spicy ahi kimchi. And it comes with kimchi, and it used to be mixed in, but I think it's just easier to put it on the side for them. You get a choice of sushi rice, white rice, or brown rice. I got brown, and it's a pretty big scoop of spicy ahi. So we'll dig in. Can't ever go wrong with this. And if you don't like the kimchi and you just want the spicy ahi, that's what they're known for, is their spicy ahi. Super fresh, good. They were featured on the Travel Channel a long time ago, when they first opened their Kalihi location, and he claims he goes to the fish auction, the owner, every morning, so you know your fish is fresh. They have bentos, sashimi, plates, poke, all kind of stuff, so fresh fish here. And if you don't want spicy ahi or you don't like spicy things, they've got regular poke bowls like this, and they have even, I think, unagi, all kinds of different things. And if you're not into rice, you're low carb, this is the place to be, because that's why it's called Ahi Vegetable. You can get a scoop of poke or ahi on a bed of a salad with no rice. If you want the deluxe, you can get a salad with this bowl and miso soup for extra, but I didn't need all that stuff today. So it's a perfect one bowl meal. I like the kimchi in here. It's shredded finely, so you're not wrangling with it with your teeth with a big piece of kimchi like how it usually comes out. So it's easy to eat, it's not messy, and it has a nice perfect spice. All the people in here are Korean, so they make it really well. It's not sour. I don't like sour kimchi. It just has the right amount of fermentation, but it's not too fresh where you don't taste the seasoning in the cabbage, but it's not sour either. Perfect kimchi. It's also healthy because it's got some greens in it. This is the Korean style banchan of bok choy. And they usually just blanch it really quick, put it on ice so it still kind of has a crunch to it. Or not so much crunch, but it's not like soggy and dead. Still kind of has that greenness to it. And they toss it in some salt and sesame seed oil. Crunchy. Still crunchy. So it has a good texture to it. So if you're wanting to eat something good but not greasy, this is the spot to hit. And if you want to spice it up a little bit, they're pretty generous. They give you 2 packets of shoyu and 1 wasabi. So I don't need that, but if you're into that, you always have your shoyu with you. I really like their spicy ahi. It's got a good flavor, a good enough spice to it, but it's not too hot. It's just what I would think a good spicy ahi would be. And it's kind of not cut into chunks like some poke places do. They kind of like mash it up, which seems gross, but it actually works when you put it with the rice. It just is so perfect. What's also good about this place is when you order your bowls, usually no matter what it is, unless it's a cooked item, like they have some fried items, you'll get your food right away. So if you're hungry, you're not going to wait too long. I think my bowl was ready within less than 5 minutes. They also have, if you're not into the bowls and you're really in a rush, a grab and go refrigerated section with pre-made nigiri sushi and other things. They also sell sides of kimchi, tegu, and other Korean sides in their refrigerated section. So definitely check them out if you're looking for some kind of Korean side. They make those too. You can take them home and eat them with your dinner. I haven't been here in a while, but when I used to come here often for work, they didn't have a surge charge on credit cards. I'm a credit card person and debit card person. I just don't like to carry cash. I just pay it off really quick, but I just hate change and stuff. But if you're a credit card, debit card person, there is a 3% surcharge. So just be aware of that. That's something new to me. So yeah, if you want to save money, definitely cash is the way to go. Today I got brown rice, so I'm really glad that they have a healthy option. Like I said, if you don't want any starch, they do have the salads, but I don't mind brown rice. A lot of people don't like it because they say it's dry, but this one's not bad. It's pretty good, and with the ahi and the spices from the kimchi, it tastes good to me. Hopefully when things open up and gets back to normal, it'll go back to what it used to be. So they actually have a pretty big dine-in area, but that side is closed off where it used to be. And before COVID, they actually had beers on tap where you could have beer and have some pupus, poke, and sushi for a reasonable price in a casual environment. It's almost like a little diner with booths. There's nothing fancy about it, and you just pick your own booth after you get your order. But that's closed off. There's no beer anymore. So hopefully when things get back to normal, this is also a spot to go for after work pupus and have a beer or something and chill, have conversation with friends. But for now, the main area with, I think there's probably like 5 booths or 4 are open for dine-in. But most people take out here. They don't really stay around to eat. But that's all that's open right now, is pretty much just a couple handfuls of booths if you do want to dine in. So the price for the spicy ahi bowl is $12.99. And remember about that credit card surcharge. So definitely come with cash if you have it. And yeah, everything comes with it. The veggies, the poke, and the rice. And what better thing to go with the poke bowl than a Magnolia Ube Shake? And maybe it's a weird combination, but I love it. Milk and fish. But I love ube. This is the best ube ice cream they ever have on the market from the Philippines, Magnolia. And if you don't want to mess and eat the ice cream in a cone or a cup because it's hot outside, just get a milkshake. If you don't know what ube is, it's a root that the Filipinos use for dessert. It's similar to a sweet potato, I guess like an Okinawan sweet potato, but totally different. I just love the earthy taste that it comes with, and the sweetness just goes so well. Almost, I don't know, like a different sweet potato pie. But they have other flavors if you want different milkshakes and you're not into ube. They have interesting flavors that are from the Philippines. It's Filipino flavors such as the mais queso? Mais queso. I'm terrible at pronunciation in Spanish or Filipino, but pretty much means corn cheese. So they have corn cheese ice cream. Not my thing, but a lot of people like it. They have pandan, which is from the pandan leaf, green tea, and other things. So, and they also have normal flavors such as chocolate, strawberry, and all that. So, but my favorite is ube. Definitely a plus. But what I don't like is these new things. It's not the restaurant's fault. These new paper straws just drive me freaking crazy because it's starting to melt away and not work anymore. But it is what it is. But yes, if you're not going to get poke and you just want to try it, definitely try out Magnolia. They have another location at Seafood City in Waipahu as well. Oh, my favorite. We actually buy Magnolia ice cream for my son at home. You can get them at the grocery store here, and he likes ube as well. But this is a great way to have the ube ice cream in a milkshake and not be messy and just drink it. It's kind of like ice cream on the go. It does come with whipped cream, but I'm not a whipped cream person. So if you do like whipped cream, they fill it up to the top. But if you don't like it, just tell her and she won't put it in. But yes, definitely a great treat on a hot summer day such as today. definitely check out Magnolia if you haven't been there before. And for the Magnolia ice cream milkshake, it's $7.99 for a regular. That was a regular size. You can up it to a larger size. It is quite expensive for a milkshake, but it's a once in a while treat, and I think it's definitely worth it in my book. So yeah, that's pretty much my review or showcase of Ahi and Vegetable, one of my favorite meals to go to for their reasonable prices and just something to grab and go and just eat, and it tastes good. So if you like this video, press the like button and subscribe to my channel if you're new, and I'll see you again next time. Peace out.